Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Ghost in Molly McGee Season 1 Episode 16, and the first half is called Citizen McGee. There's no clip for it, but the second half, called The Internship, does have a clip. So I'm trying to get better at doing the whole if you watch my most recent channel update, I said I was gonna focus more on the times where the audience is more present. I'm not sure if that's gonna always happen. I think I explained it before, but it's not happening today. It's 11:30 right now, and when did that section end? Like around 10ish. I don't know. It was like an hour ago, but I'm doing it anyway. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so I did episode 15 on Monday, June, episode 16 today, and no videos tomorrow or Friday. So Saturday will be episode 17, and Sunday will be episode 18. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna go. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. Let me just fix that. Okay. Excuse me. We start with where do we start with? Oh right, it's actually like what would you call it? Like a political ad or something. It's an ad, and Molly's basically saying like, "Oh, Brighton," and there's like a rooster and Scratch is like scaring it to do the cock-a-doodle-doo and stuff like that. And oh, Brighton's a peaceful place. It's the home of turnips, and oh, I'm Molly McGee, and I'm a proud Brightonian. I used to move a lot, but now I'm here to make this my forever home. And I'm like, oh, okay, so, well, what's going on? And then there's this news lady say, oh, Molly McGee has won the election for the first mayor of the day. I say, oh, that's cool. And then everyone's cheering like, oh yay, Molly did it, and he says, oh Molly, oh you done your city proud, you done me proud. I'll take the the sacred turnip, take the sacred oath. Do you Mom McGee swear to uphold all the laws and stuff like that? And then Molly's like, I swear. And he's like, oh, I pronounce you your mayor of the day, and everyone's so excited. And so yeah, everyone's excited, and Molly goes into the office. And have we seen the office before? I don't think we did, because she has talked to the mayor before about the band show, but I think that was in city. I think that was in a different room. Yeah, it was in a bigger room. So this is the office. So pretty cool. And then he's just saying that oh, Molly's looking at these paintings, and he's like, yeah, that's my mom, her dad, so his grandpa, his mom, so that's his great grandmother, and her father, which is his great great grandfather. And she's like, whoa, I feel a presence, like a heavy responsibility. And he's like, yeah, these portraits follow me everywhere, every time I'm in this room making a decision. Then Molly's kind of looking at it like, wait, and then ghosts appear. They're like in the painting, kind of like very Harry Potter, but it's not really ghosts. It's kind of spiritually, because they're like in the painting. Like if you read the books and watch the movies, you know what I'm talking about. And she says like, whoa, wow. And then he's like, I'm glad it's not my problem anymore, it's yours. And I'm like, what? This is mayor for today, Mr. Mayor. And he's like, wait, Mayor, are you going somewhere? He's like, yeah, I'm quitting. I was like, whoa. And she's like, wait, you can't just leave. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. I was like, He's like, oh, being a mayor stuff, I never wanted to be a mayor. There was one election where I didn't even run, and then he just wrote my name in because he was the only guy. I was like, oh, wow. Kind of reminds me of Amphibia. If you watch season 1, my season 1 review, spoilers for season 1, where Hop Pop ran against Mayor Toadstool, because Mayor Toadstool was the only one who ran. No one else ran against him, so it's like, oh yeah, maybe someone else should run against him. Yeah, you think? So, what's it called? Hop Popular. Watch that video; it was really cool. I did a review on it back in the golden days. What happens next? What was I talking about? All right, and he's saying like, I don't want to be mayor anymore, so I'm leaving it to you. Is everyone knows, every Brightonian knows that when you take the sacred turnip, you become mayor. I was like, oh, that's kind of dumb. But Molly didn't know about this. But Molly, if you even for mayor today, you kind of want to learn the history of Brighton, right? Even Libby has shown you stuff about the history of Brighton that was kind of obscure, so you should know the current stuff. Because he says every Brightonian knows, and Molly's becoming one. Molly, I know Molly's a kid, but still, kind of want to know that. So I kind of take it 2 points because one, I thought the mayor was a pretty nice guy, but he's just leaving his weight with Molly, and he said, "Oh, you have the enthusiasm." Because Molly even says, "Shouldn't someone like an adult do this? Someone with experience?" And he's like, "You only need the passion." I was like, "No." I was getting a little bit worried. I was like, oh, is Molly going to figure this out? And he's like, yeah, he was right. You only do need passion. Like, you don't need the experience. Because that would be a really bad message. But, and then she's like, oh, okay. She's kind of not really agreeing to it, but she can't really say no. Because he just leaves. He takes his goldfish and just leaves. I was like, wow. And, even Daryl asked the mayor, what was it, like this golden stapler, like how much papers can this baby do? And, he said, like, oh, what was it, like, 67 if you put your back into it. He just takes and puts it in his pocket. But it felt like it fit perfectly. It's not really sticking out, so it's a little animation error thing, but it's a cartoon trope, so whatever. So he keeps on stealing stuff. And he basically, he leaves. And then Mom, even Scratch licked the table. He shouldn't be able to do that, but he licked the table and said like, "Oh wow, this is pure mahogany. I love mahogany. I would love to feel the table." Not after Scratch licked it, but I would actually like to feel the table of smooth mahogany, now with no rough edges, no splinters. Like, no, thank you. Oh my goodness, no. But yeah, that mahogany. If you get it right, that's just perfect. So I'm pretty sure Scratch is telling the truth, because he said, "Oh, let me put my feet up in my butt." I said, "Okay," because he literally took his butt off. So, and then Molly said, "What am I gonna do? Like, I have to get back or something." And then Daryl said, "Hey sis, listen to me. Okay, the mayor's done, but hey, you want to enhappify Brighton, right?" He's like, "Yeah. Well, now you're the mayor. You can actually do it now. Like, you can make changes. You can make things your way." Like, doing your own happify way. And he's like, "Yeah, I can take all this stuff." And she's like, "Well, I'll give it a shot." I mean, the mayor already left, so kind of maybe should. I don't know. What's next? Alright, so Molly starts making changes to Brighton, and she's like, "Oh, look at and Happify and stuff like that." She changed like to the dictionary, but it was like her version of the dictionary. So she wrote in Happify, but like a definition. I don't think the definition was written yet, but she had an idea. She was talking to Scratch and Daryl. What can we do to Happify the town and make it better? It's like, bouncy house, like a slide. It's cool, pancakes and syrup. It's okay. How can we combine the two? They have a bounce house and they just put syrup down it and they ride it with pancakes. I was like, oh, this is a disaster. And oh, Molly put a blazer on to give her like self confidence. It was like kind of like a Sailor Moon transformation, so that's pretty cool. Not super high budget, but it was good. And basically, Molly's kind of like, oh, maybe being mayor today is pretty easy. You only need passion. Then the news lady comes up. It's like, appointing a young mayor, a child, was not a good idea. Apparently, like a bunch of horseflies is eating the syrup and like eating the pancakes and stuff like that. And people are trying to get out with already on the side, so they're using the pancakes, but the syrup is slowing them down. I was like, oh no. And the horseflies are attacking the news lady. And then Mom's like, we gotta help them. They go outside, and but before that, Scratch like, hey, I have an idea. How about you pretend that the ghost council is summoning you? And then she's like, you fake those? And he's like, no, not with you. Sometimes when it's legitimate, he doesn't make it up, but sometimes he does use it to get out of there. And and Daryl's like, yeah, how about we ditch and you change your names? And then even Daryl blames Scratch. This was his idea. And he's like, wow, Daryl, just throw me under the bus. Like, geez, it's your idea too. And then Molly's like, you two are the worst advisors ever. Because yeah, they are pretty bad. And what was I gonna say? Alright, they go outside and trying to get the horseflies, but they're too much, so they're trying to hide. And they're like picking up people. They found the news lady again who's hiding in a like a box to like, if you're gonna move somewhere, like that type of box she was hiding in. And then, oh no, the horseflies found me. And then and then Scratch is like, hey, how about cotton candy? He's like, these people are in danger, Scratch. And then he's like, oh come on. And she's like, well, my blood sugar is pretty low. And they go to the cotton candy man and say, hey, I would like a swirl. Hey. And she's like, she pushes the car, and it's like, you know where that's gonna go. But the mayor did get it back, but surprise, it's the mayor. He said, I want to go find my passion earlier, and now he's a cotton candy salesman. I was like, okay. And he's like, was it Mayor something? He said, no, my name's just Pete. I guess his name is Pete. And he's like, oh, I'm just using my passion. Like, hey, it's like, no, like we need experienced mayor. He's like, no, like, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. And then let me show you. And then he like just he made a mess of the cotton candy machine. He's like, okay, you're right. You do need experience to do things, but it shouldn't be me be mayor. Like, I just don't want to do it anymore. I was like, oh, okay, come on. But then Mom's like, hey, because he even said like no one in this world's gonna help me. And then she's like, oh, in this world, Scratch, open a portal. He's like, he kind of protesting to do it because he's just being lazy. And she's like, come on. And he's like, okay, fine. He opens a portal. And the mayor's kind of like, what? So he's seeing the portal. Implications? Question mark. The ghost family, his family, is like, Mom, what are the other? What was it, Gertz or something? The other mayors doing here? Oh, like, son, like, you forgot what it means to be mayor. You lost your passion for it. So they have a song, pretty good song. Oh, go back to City Hall. It's oh, you fixed all the potholes. You got rid of the graffiti. You handled all the poop from the dogs in the dog park and stuff like that. It's a pretty good song. Doo doo, go back to City Hall. It's pretty good. And you had the different mayors. You had the great grandfather and the grandfather and the grandmother. It's pretty cool. And so, like, it's a heavy burden of being mayor, but that's where your derriere belongs or something. And There's a thing where like the ghost grandpa like doesn't know what a car is. And, like, oh, you almost ran me over. But that's the end of the song. Pretty good song. Is it my favorite? No, but it's a pretty good song. I like it. And a nice beat to it. Do do, do do, do do. Go back to City Hall. I don't know. I liked it. In the comments below, is that your new favorite song, or top 5, top 3, or is it around the bottom? Did you think it was just okay? Did you think it was terrible for some reason? What do you think? Let's see. And basically, he kind of not threw him, but he closed his eyes and like he's on the ground, and then scratched close to the portal. Oh, even his mom gave him a little kiss on the cheek. The mom goes, "Oh, that's sweet." And then he's like, "Oh, Molly." It's like she was singing also. It's like, "But Molly, like you were there, and my parents, like my mom and my grandfather, there were ghosts and stuff." It's like, what? And and then she's like, "Whoa, that is a wild dream." And then he's like, "I gotta fix this." He takes the cotton candy. That's how he traps like the horseflies. But it seems like so much. You would see them on the outside and eating the cotton candy, but they seem all on the inside, even though it was a whole bunch. So no, I didn't really like that animation. When he holds the cotton candy at the end, because he solves it, it should have been covered with horseflies, and he should have put it in a cage or something. I don't know, but he also knows how to work the cotton candy machine now by making a big tornado to trap all of them to like get them out of there. Oh, and he closed up the container to trap them. So that's pretty cool. And everyone's like, "Oh, the mayor's back. Thank you, mayor." And then he says like, "Oh, this is where my derriere belongs. Molly, thank you." And then she's like, "Mayor, I'm sorry. I made a mess of things." And he's like, "Oh, it's okay. Like, turns out there needs to be experience." She kind of like, "Oh, I guess that proves that I'm not mayor material, even for a day." The mayor kind of feels bad. "Hey, Molly, what was it? Benson? I forgot like his last name. I'm the last one." But I guess he didn't find a special someone. He's not planning on having any kids or something. Maybe it's a whole legacy burn, even though he found his place back into it and he's fine with it now. Maybe he doesn't want to press it on to his children, maybe? I don't know. But at least for now, he said, I'm the last one. The town's gonna need a new mayor. And then she's like, "Wait, me? We just went through a whole thing of proving that you need experience, not just passion." I like this lesson. He says, "Hey, you have passion now. Put time with it. Get some more experience." He didn't say that, but go to college, maybe get a law degree or something. Because I don't know, you could use that or something. I'm just putting an example. And he's like, "Who knows? Maybe you might become a good mayor." And well, I wouldn't say the mayor's offering her the job. He kind of did that already. Things went horribly. But I wouldn't say he's offering the job, but he is kind of suggesting that, hey, like, kind of, if I'm still going to be the last one and you get more experience, you get older, and if you still have the passion to do it, because Molly, in a long time, may not want to do it anymore. Who knows? Like, you basically have the job up. Not really basically, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like on the table. And then, she's like, "Oh, thanks, Mr. Mayor. Like, I really appreciate that. So, good lesson. You need to have the passion and you need to have the experience." It's a good lesson. And that's the end of the episode, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So what do I rate this episode? I rate it I give it a 80%. I thought it was a pretty great episode. It's not fantastic or anything, just a couple of things where Daryl just was just taking all this stuff, and just the fact that the mayor just pressed this onto Molly. Molly didn't know about it. It was like all that stuff I'm just trying to ignore, but it's kind of stuck out to me. So 80%. It was great. Solid B. Solid B for the first half. So yeah, everyone, don't forget to. Oh, also, I have reached 67 subscribers. Well, what was it? Monday I said I hit 66. Now I hit 67. It's going up still. So thank you so much for my 67th subscriber. Thank you for my new subscribers, my old ones, my original ones, my current ones, the one that's been in the middle of the whole thing. All you guys, I really appreciate you. So keep subscribing, please. So everyone, so everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys hopefully later today. Yeah, later today for the second half of episode 16 called The Internship, and that should have a clip. Okay. Bye.